Happy Sunday, guys. Today, final conclusion of the Mesa Boogie Nomad amps. Explaining how people got it wrong with the best of my ability. And third thing is chips. First thing I'm going to say, right, this amp is a very, very good sounding amp. You get a variety of good tones out of it. It is a solid, well-made tank if you don't drop it, of course. First thing I'm going to recommend anyone who has a Nomad to do, guys, if you didn't replace the knobs yet, you have to do it urgently. That's actually what was preventing me from building or having what we call a visual memory. Can you see the knob, what it is? Now, can you see? I'm turning it. Can you see it? You can't. So that actually, what we'll do, it will kind of kill the ability of remembering where the settings are. You can use the same as Mark V as I'm doing here, or anything that has marking. A short history, and I'm just going to clear something else, is that this amp, it's not a rectifier. It has nothing to do with the rectifier, because I watched a video, guy super frustrated about this amp on YouTube. You can find it, a young man. Very, very frustrated, saying the amp is bad, and I saved his settings here because I tried them to see what was the problem, and we will get to that shortly. It's a DC evolution. It's an evolution of the DC Mesa. And if you go to Mesa Boogie Legacy website, you will see over there at the end, they said something like, this amp is far apart from our bestseller rectifier, and they specifically said the third channel is bright and you get more of a blues, tones and edge. I said it in my previous videos, and this is not channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, it's 3 amps. And this young man on the video, actually he made the same mistake that a lot of you maybe did, thinking this is clean, punchy, this is more drive, and this is extra drive. No, there is actually maybe equal drive, if not more drive in second channel. It's different voicing. This one is airy, open, with the voicing and such, and. So, like I said again, first thing, the knobs. Second thing, learn how to dial it. It sounds great, and the most important, I talked about it in my videos, is the shelvings, which is even Mesa Boogie. If you read the manual, they will say in the manual that the treble knob affects really the spectrum in a different way than the classic or standard way we know about, straight ahead amps. So play and listen, and take your notes, memorize, and you will get there. It took me some time, but I'm having fun. I love it. I get a lot of tones, and I will never sell this amp because I get a lot of stuff out of it. So the Gentleman, these are the settings of the Gentleman. He had on the third channel, he was unhappy. He had the gain all the way up, the treble all the way up, the mids at 25%, the volume was around 30, the negative feedback was here, and the bass was right here. That's true. And he had the EQ on with Super Scoop. So I copied his settings because I took a picture and I zoomed in, and I was able to do that. And I played it, and I was like, oh my God, it's squishing. It's squishing. Even John Petrucci in a video, he said, I don't use the EQ when the highs are high up because it's gonna squish the tone, and that's what happened. And he was like, So this is just a little example of how people. He tried it at the store. He brought it home. He spent like a few hours, days, or a week, and he went on YouTube. Just putting the amp under the bus and letting thousands or maybe millions of people that this amp is bad, which is actually untrue. And the other thing is, like, at the end of the video, at the end of his video, not mine, he said, look at the other problem. So he would switch the amp on and you will hear like it's and I was like, hey man, you already have a problem with your amp. Your amp has a problem with transformer or relays or something. I was like, they screwed you up, and you come here on YouTube making false claims and, you know, telling people that the amp is bad and probably your amp is bad and you don't know maybe how to dial it up. You thought like it's a straight ahead. No, it's not. Again, guys, end of story, guys. Maintenance. Every 2 years, you don't have to do any buys. You guys all know that. Every 2 years, pull the chassis and clean it with paintbrush, soft one, and put on some D5, clean the tube sockets a little bit. You will never have a problem if you do that. Again, I repeat, replace the knobs and you will get the tone. The problem comes from the knobs because you don't see where they point to. And you always have to be here looking at them. All right, guys, I think I didn't forget anything other than, when it comes to metal, I don't know if it does metal. I haven't tried it or spent time dialing up metal. Maybe I should and try to upload the video too. It's gonna take me some time to find out. And sorry, I didn't forget to mention something. The young man on YouTube who was complaining about the amp, he was using vintage voicing with that setting on. Vintage for a modern music, for metal. At least you wanted to do this. I wouldn't play metal in here. I would do metal in here actually on the second channel because it's open and airy. Anyhow, so the guy, he didn't know. I'm not criticizing him. I'm just showing you an example on how wrong information can spread in a negative way. And it keeps going. And there is nothing you can do about it, guys. I mean, talking to you, the Nomad community. So all that's being said, this is, again, last very nice amp. I'm going to do a metal, I'm going to pull up some metal settings so I can, you know, again, this is not a rectifier, it's not a metal amp. This is amp for everything. Maybe for metal, I haven't tried. I can't say, you know, for sure or not it does metal. I don't know. I will have to try. Then it'll come up later, few weeks, months, who knows, and I'll say, okay, this amp do or doesn't do metal. Right, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, push a like button. The setting videos, I'm gonna put them in the link over there, so you can go and see them. Those are the settings I shared on YouTube, and you are welcome to look at them and let me know what you think. Again, don't forget the knobs, shelvings. When you move the gain knob, spectrum of the EQ changes. Pay attention. Don't push. You need highs. Don't put the amp to the extreme. You have the negative feedback, the presence. Use it to balance, keep things balanced. Nothing too much. All right, guys.